Donald Trump prepped the country last night for his fantasy as our authoritarian ruler. This is the Dollemore Daily, and I'm Jesse Dollemore. Well, last night was Donald Trump's first State of the Union address to the Congress and the nation. And in it, there was nothing particularly surprising that came from our national disaster in human form. Normal presidents deliver speeches like this as statesmen. Well, Donald Trump read his speech with the oratory talent of a broken, monotone Chuck E. Cheese robot. And while you may have found yourself tuning out amidst the xenophobic fear-mongering in the pursuit of white immigration policy, there was a moment that got lost, a moment that we should all focus on, a moment that is the clearest signal of who Donald Trump aspires to be in the history of our country. In this particular sentence, he encourages the hundreds of lawmakers in the room to empower him to remove any federal employee who isn't pleasing him well or serving his interest. Listen.
So tonight I call on Congress to empower every cabinet secretary with the authority to reward good workers and to remove federal employees who undermine the public trust or fail the American people.
So he calls on Congress to empower every cabinet secretary who all work for him and are loyal to him with the authority to reward good workers and to remove federal employees who undermine the public trust or fail the American people. What Trump is proposing is that his most loyal lieutenants in his cabinet should be able to summarily fire any law enforcement officials, any prosecutors, any investigators who are looking into his campaign, his staff, his family, his administration, or him. All they have to do is claim that it was because of this nebulous reason of undermining the public trust or failing the American people. Or in other words, undermining Donald Trump. Donald Trump doesn't have understanding of or respect for the deep importance of the independence of federal agencies like the IRS, the FBI, the Department of Justice, or any other federal agency for that matter. He believes they serve at his pleasure and with the sole objective of protecting him, his family, and his other conspirators. Now, more than ever, we need to make it clear that the job of Robert Mueller isn't to be threatened. The American people respect the rule of law, and we will see justice done. And president or not, Donald Trump, you are not above the law. Hey everybody, thank you so much for checking out my channel and this video. If you like what I do here and you appreciate it, go ahead and click subscribe. And if you really like it and appreciate what I do and you'd like to join my Patreon family, there's another link there for that. It's not just for the podcast. It's also for YouTube. Thanks a lot.